Moon is to my knowledge, still the only Evelyn player in competitive, and this might be the first as chat looks it up. Do the blue buff. Yep. So checking in on Shaco, of course, Thunderlords, not a surprise. I checked earlier, not running any lethality. He was over there. Ooh, this could be good by Sven, though. Nice hook on the balls. That was beautifully executed. The hook lands as well from Hanser. First blood into the top lane.
They made it look so easy. We've been so distracted by Shaco. We're missing.
Make sure it comes through. And at this point, unless you can insta-clear the wave, this is going to be a killed turret. Elimination wants to tank it. You see he runs forward. Balls is there.
Oh, man.
Finds Bjergsen, and that's the kill. FlyQuest able to answer one. The root going to land on Biofrost as well. Bubble only hits Lemon, but in the back line they go, clearing the minions. Still very nicely played by him to land that last hit. Unlucky for Moon. High gets stunned up. The kick it back in, and it's going to be lights out for Corki. Nice kill picked up Sven, and Bjergsen delivering.
Super dead. Looks like he kind of either got interrupted out of his Valkyrie over the wall there. Top for Hanser. Got all summoners up there.
They landed a fear. They're going to land a two-man tidal wave almost. Elimination locked up with the bubble. Flashing, but Sven's already there. Q's going to land. Now can they get much more? Altec in a bad spot. There's the kick back into the rest of the team. Nowhere for Altec to go, and Sven is absolutely everywhere. Even Q's back to the minion wave to make it look even cooler. 4-0 all.
Who's going to try and get something back, but it's tough to dive at Nautilus.
It's going to be hard right now. Actually, Balls still holding aggro. Jukes it back down. Now it's Moon. He might die for this one.
Oh, it's
That's
switched.
way too much damage. Yeah, he dropped aggro. And the close not going to do any damage. What a catastrophically bad dive.
Exactly. What happened there is Moon. So many games to master, has put in the time on it, but
he's going to be on Bjergsen, though.
Bjergsen.
Going to land this slow. Going to land a whole crap ton of damage, forcing the flash out. Moon doesn't quite dodge it well enough. Ulti goes on to the correct one. Bjergsen guesses right, takes him out. Another kill.
Look for spring split.
Absolutely agree. And TSM starting to look pretty good here in this one. Slow and secured, playing it well. A stun elimination is going to die right off the bat. Bjergsen gets the solo kill. Now the re-engage. They've actually traded one back. Nicely done. High gets the kill credit as Bjergsen goes down. Another 4v4 is here. Balls is going to land a... Oh, look at the damage output there. That's going to be a nice route, almost killing him off. Another re-engage. What a kick! In for Svenskar and delivers High, but he's going to barely sneak back out. A Fear and a Hanser. Can they find much more? Balls going to land the root again, and he's going to kill off Bjergsen. He pops the he gets it. Well, it's going to lose his life. It's going to be 1-for-1. Wild Turtle down to 50 HP again. And actually, most teams have been missing this game. They've been juked away properly. Stun's going to land on the Balls. Doesn't really mean a whole lot there from Hanser. Maybe a bit of a wasted ult. Hooks back in on a High. That's some good damage. Bubble lands as well. Big by Biofrost. High trying to run, and Svenskar kills him off. That's a worthy trade, even though Altec does kill him. But look at that on the front line. Altec cannot withstand Hanser's damage, and Ball can do the same thing. Elimination dropping to Bjergsen in the back lines, and now a lead. The Shump comes in. They can't quite take the blue buff away. It's going to go to High. Doesn't mean much as yet, but Ball's down in the front line. Redemption going to buy a bit more, and Moon chunked out nearly dead. Oh, that was his clue, and I take it back. But it's still going to be Balls dropping out 1-for-0 on this. They kite away. Elimination now going to be stunned. Biofrost the bubble, and Hanser getting the kill credit on this one. Deservedly so, I think. 2-0 on that fight. TSM doing everything they possibly want here in these battles.
Yeah, Moon definitely anti-hyping the Shaco pick so far. Shaco pick, we've never decided on the correct pronunciation because we never see him, but just hallucinating at random times in these fights, and it's not showing much effectiveness. With two people dead now, it's going to be a very hard Baron to stop. Moon trying to be as sneaky as possible. Invisible blast cone!
Jumps over the wall, takes a whole ton of damage. He can't get away in time. They might kill Wild Turtle. High is trying, and he gets the one shut down, but here's the backup into the Baron. It will be secured, but can't complain too bad about a 1-for-1 fight. But that Baron, definitely no chance of going away now. Nicely picked up. TSM in more control, and High. Flash Q, he's going to go down. Exhaust that Q. Oh, High, that was pretty freaking nice. The Hex Drinker was up. He's dead now. He's dead. He's gone.
He's definitely dead.
Killed him.
Okay. Trying to get multiple turrets. The question is, though, TSM, with this numbers advantage, is going to push through to try and end the game. Nexus turrets are next up because there are 3 people that haven't recalled yet. How much can they get on here before FlyQuest can teleport back?
All right, here we go. On to the Nexus turrets right now. Hook on a High. That could be the game-winning pick. He's going to be kicked off, and there he goes down. Tidal Wave helping with that one. One turret gone. Svenskar on a half. Ultex back in the fray. The root's going to be nice. They get damage on a Hanser, but it just is irrelevant. The hook on Lemon. He's got a flash out as well. Nice knockup. Biofrost with this kill as well. On to the Nexus turret number 2. It's going to go down quickly. Svenskar dropping the aggro. Ball's going to drop next off. That's already 3 for nothing. Looking for the 4th. It's going to be right on the Moon's face, and now Altec's got nothing left to do. That's going to be the game. TSM controlled the whole way through. Take down game 1, looking to cement the week as a 2-0 against Cloud9 and former Cloud9 as FlyQuest dropped game 1.
Yeah, so a very strong start to the series for TSM. making the decisive call down the stretch to go up the mid lane. And really, I actually like the idea. And they haven't shown a lot of success with comps like these this year.
Absolutely agree, but we'll see if it can come through to fruition this time around. A very exciting volatile comp from TSM. Everyone's got the
matchups with how much TSM focused the mid lane last game. If Bjergsen was down flash, able to clear enough distance away from Moon, and Moon wanted to continue to clear the Raptor camp, maybe punches him with that early gank.
Early gank. Look at the damage output. It doesn't even matter who got the kill. Oh, he gets him just barely in the end. Moon gets away with it. And maybe it was intentional. Flash out of Bjerg. We know that Sven wants a round. He's actually got a lot of ferocity and losing a lot of HP on the back end. 200 HP. Oh, he gets him! Overextend. Amount of time you're alive for Sunfire damage, and look at the play now for the Drake. Double hit right there is nice. Arrow goes wide. They finish the Cloud, but Moon is going to lose his life for that one. And now Ball's actually a late TP. Gets kind of caught out here. Looking for the re-engage, though, is high. Looking for Biofrost. Ballster running. Haunter going to be rooted up by elimination. Look to the left side. It's high. Running away from Bjergsen. Flashing the wall. Rejoins the rest of FlyQuest, but Haunter is still on the push. Blast code in for Bjergsen. They've cut high with another stun. Here goes Parallel Convergence. It's not going to mean much, but it's still the kill on the high. That's 2 for 0 as payment for the Cloud Drake.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder whether that Cloud Drake was worth it, but I think FlyQuest also wanted the fight. Now it's TSM's turn to play aggressive, because that's the bottom lane minion wave game. You push it in, then you rotate mid. You push it in, then you rotate mid. You kind of go in turns sometimes. Now they go for dive.
And the stun lands on a Moon. Look at the damage about to come out of this Rengar. Mid turret's going to be dropped soon enough, but they first got the kill in a Wild Turtle. I missed that, but somehow that happened. Moon, though, overextends, didn't need to run forward, gets killed, but now falls once in. Bjergsen missing the ulti, he's going to get stunned, going to take the damage. They picked that one up. 2-1 overall in favor of FlyQuest, and now Hanser's going to run away.
Very potential, a very teammate reliant
role, yeah.
But here we go. Dive top.
Dive onto Balls. He's got no HP to stand behind. He's trying, but it's not going to happen. Plenty comes out from Hanser. They're going to drop back and finish the turret in a second. First they can clear the minions, but look at this, actually. FlyQuest, just making their own play. Arrow's going to elimination. If someone had to die, I guess it's support, and they, in fact, don't really pull the trigger. They know he's not that valuable. Balls TP'd in. Hanser got to save him. He just locked into that fight. He's going to flash for the ulti onto Hanser. Plenty of damage on Renekton. He is pretty squishy. Shockwave means a bit more, and they will pick him off. Turns out that's a really good play to go for. The flash ult for Balls gives him a kill.
Yeah, anytime FlyQuest can force a 5v5, they want to go for it, and that's key down mid lane, but Bjergsen's on the split push right now as well.
Okay, well, running it down mid's going to work this time around. Inhibitor should be taken, and they will push faster than Bjergsen himself, but of course now Balls is here to defend. Turret itself will still die, but Bjergsen getting a bit injured. You can see in the picture he gets his stun, and he's going to be okay in the duel, but that is still Inhibitor around, so they've got to rush this quickly. Svenskeren does have flash, does have smite, and it's FlyQuest who pull off instead. They find the stun, the root on a turtle, and they try to zone out Bjergsen. The pick is onto one of the marksmen. And now can they find a little bit more? Elimination injured, though the Redemption didn't get a lot of healing through. It was aimed a bit forward. And this play is a TP burn to get one kill. Ocean Drake this time does help FlyQuest. Lemon's healing up.
Yeah, it helps a lot. It's champion combat that keeps you from regenning. So High is very famous for aggressive Baron calls. They're going to keep at this and force TSM to come in.
They got Bjergsen, though. They jump into ult sec. The stun's going to be there as well. Shockwave catches them out, though, and they picked up Bjergsen. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Look at the backline of Svenskeren. Can't kill off High. A triple kill for Moon. It's a 4-for-1. And FlyQuest, the tenacity pays off. They're going to get the Baron.
And with a 5,000 gold lead, FlyQuest still take this razor-thin advantage and drive it home to give them Baron. Even after this Baron, the gold is still going to be close, but the strategy is clear. FlyQuest used Baron as a beautiful catalyst for some team fights, and TSM walked right into it.
And that was incredibly close. It's
right here with their solo lanes.
Almost found the stun, actually. Bjergsen had jumped in on Parallel Convergence, but had to ult back out, so he's missing the R button. And here's the re-engage. Oh, Sven on the back line! He catches off ult sec, and he's going to flash to safety. You've got another flank coming in. This is dangerous now. FlyQuest have to run. They're in a 4v5. And TSM looking to grab everything they can. Balls, thankfully, is tanky, but the bubble's going to land. Gets a stun. High flashes, and he takes him out from almost full HP. And Biofrost is next, the mid laner. Who even needs a marksman in the bot lane? They're killing everybody. A triple kill for High. He's looking for more than a Shockwave. And a kill out of it. He's got more. It's on to Bjergsen. He got one yesterday. And High gets him back for it. That was amazing. High piloting the team to a beautiful game 2. Into the mid lane they go.
Oh my goodness, the second pentakill of the NALCS split. Both of them on Orianna, this time against Bjergsen, who got one yesterday. And I think that's potentially game. 10 seconds left on Wild Turtle and Bifrost. The gold is still even, but they're going for the win.
They're going for it now. They've got a minion wave. They got the Baron buff. Nexus turret number 1 under fire. Turtle and Bifrost alive. This will be close. Turret number 2 hit, bubble on elimination, respawns in 3 seconds. Now Svenskaren's gonna be in the mix, onto the Nexus. I don't know if it's gonna happen. High can be assassinated, they jump into him, he's got the shield, he's trying to run away. Elimination could die, Ball's taking it up, they're trying to kill off Sven, and it's 6 in a row now for High. Running those shockwave, catches 2 more, but he should be killed by the slow, and there's a shutdown. It's gonna be 2 for 1 this fight, and actually Bjergsen gets him on the backside. TP flank comes in. 3-1 fight lead for TSM off the Nexus turret kills.
Teleport Hunter does so. FlyQuest want to just run it up mid and kind of win this game, but they have to do it slowly.
It's only, ooh, he actually catches the minions. There's actually a control over to allows him to pull minion aggro.
The minion aggro doesn't matter though. There's no turrets that they need it for.
And they're gonna go in, and Svenskaren's gonna get pushed back. Here comes a big stun. Moon on the front line. Shockwave catches nothing. Ults it back, and High still getting chased down by Hanser, but stays alive. It's a 1-for-1 tank. Or sorry, top lane for support. Ball's taken up, but he's gonna get dropped, and they can't kill off Bjergsen in time. Ooh, 2 for 1, favor TSM.
And it doesn't pay off there for FlyQuest. They cannot keep their backline safe enough, and High really just the flank could come immediately.
Okay, they're cutting back. They know that Rengar's behind.
Renekton's here.
On the other side, he jumps in, gets the stun onto Altic, flashes away to safety. Still trying to look for this big redemption, gonna come across it High, running out of HP, and he dies. Flash doesn't mean anything. Moon can't kill Turtle either. It's a 2 for 0, and it's gonna be a whole lot more quickly. TSM gonna find their 3rd, and they can start pushing down the base.
Oh man, this is getting rough for FlyQuest as 2 runs in a row don't work.
They couldn't dodge all the shots. Huge play by Altic, turns one back. It's only a 4v2 now.
But Baron is up without Smite. A very contentious situation
but they'll
right
go
here.
mid. You can't take Baron without losing your base.
It is an open Nexus, but also the inhibitor. Can TSM finish Baron and recall before that happens? Because there's no one to interrupt recalls. This is going to be close. Who's back to stop it?
No one's back to stop it. It's going to be them taking down the inhibitor itself. Okay, Bjergsen's running up lawns. You just got to play it right. Now the play in towards High. Shockwave buys a bit of time. Ball's going to be here as well. Hanser, again, not the tankies, but has Guardian Angel. And we know Svenskaren does a lot of damage. They get that kill as well. High just being attacked by the double attack damage. The base skill does not help you against that. Buying that instead of a zone use or something, maybe a significant mistake. TSM now pushing in the bot lane with the Baron buff at a 5v4.
And this is huge. They can't necessarily flank him in the base, but with Orionic done, FlyQuest doesn't have the ability to fight back here. This is at least 1 inhibitor going down. TSM might go for more.
It's at least the inhibitor. We'll see what else can happen. Tidal Wave's not going to be used to stop Curtain Call. They don't seem to care about that very much, and all they really got was minions.
Yeah, they're trying to run straight across the base to the other exposed inhibitor since they don't have a minion wave in the mid lane.
Just poke for now. 5v4, you don't want to start the team fight. They know their Nexus is not really in danger just yet. And the arrow's going to land on the balls. Maybe he shouldn't be that far forward, but he'll be okay. 2 ults down for TSM. No TP for High means it can be a pretty safe stack. Elder Dragon, like, it exists. It's some burn, but FlyQuest cannot consider this a desperate objective, and they will, you know, begrudgingly give it away, but it's not the worst thing in the world. They will catch the farm in the side lanes. TSM get it. Credit to them. It's a useful thing to have.
Yeah, but the least threatening posture, having the weak start. If they go 2-0 against C9, as well as FlyQuest, it was
the play on mid.
It's on right now.
2v1 against Balls, but it means the rest of FlyQuest are going down the mid lane to try to win the game. The rest can't defend it, so here they go. The double TP has to leave, but Balls can stop it. Bjergsen trying to cancel some of it. Can he get the auto? He does! He stops it! He stops the TP! Balls valiantly dies to give his team time to win the game. But the teleports are coming in, and I don't know if they can kill the Nexus in time.
Inhibitor's down!
The TSM is here! It's going for Bifrost! Great flash by Turtle! They're going for the Nexus! Moon is trying desperately to take it down! Can he get the attacks? He gets it! FlyQuest wins the game! What a call by High!
And falls as well with the narrow delay on the teleport from Hanser. High goes down, Lemon goes down, Balls go down, but the Sterix gauge pops at the last few seconds for Moon, allowing him to dash, reload, and get in the final auto attack on that Nexus. That game, this game it is. Back to basics for TSM. None of this cute double TP flanking nonsense. It's straight up the gut with Ryze and Nautilus.
Oh, elimination. Yeah, he got 16 gold back. He's actually okay with this.
Minions have spawned.
In fact, prison after the cleanse debuff kind of wears off, that could have been a potential kill, so really just playing it super
Moon sees
safe.
this, cue the wall. Oh, and Sven actually kind of intentionally stops short, but he doesn't have flash, so it's an easy kill. Thunderlords, the kill comes through to High, and oof. Nice trap by Moon, finds him in the river.
Yeah, really.
About 7 minutes in, you're almost always going to get ults before the duo lane does.
They want to realm warp in to get behind him.
Well,
no flash.
Ulti's in. The hook actually lands. Cleanse doesn't mean much. Shockwave pulls in Hanser. Still goes down. High, of course, didn't have flash to get away. Not much he could have done about it. Nicely played. TSM find the kill.
Yeah, really clever play there by TSM. Just all piling up, waiting for High to get a little bit in there. And Cleanse be damned, he's not able to get away with no.
Like, but you can just upgrade your different items instead. Svenskar actually caught on the wrong side of this fight. Jumps in towards High. TP's coming in. Gonna be matched a little bit later by Balls. Shockwave doesn't get much done into Bjergsen, and suddenly Moon's alone as well. That is an easy 2 for 0. That FlyQuest you did not see coming, it seems. Easy fight for TSM.
We talked about
one before this. And he's trying anyway because Moon's around, but the bubble lands.
Oh dear.
And he couldn't possibly one before this. He's gonna try anyway and just dive for it. Bifrost has aggro, and he flashed away in time. That's an easy kill that Balls should never have given away.
Yeah, Moon was behind him as well, so I think the idea was that they were gonna somehow outplay
the kill. Shockwave on 2. Sven is almost dead. Heals up, but he just can't quite die. FlyQuest just can't kill him off. They're forced to flash away.
High's out of mana.
Looking for the next one in, and it's going to be High already dead, and Hanser just slinking out. All of the health bars flashing red, but it does not matter. The cleanup is there. That's a 3 for 0, looking to make it 4 if they can.
They will.
And there it is, a double kill in. TSM 4-0 in that fight, a catastrophe for FlyQuest.
Yeah, they're looking to turn this one in. Big moment in the game as far as power spikes go.
Absolutely, there we go, a slow on its fertile.
FlyQuest who forces instead.
Flashing out, Balls catches in, and Moon gets the kill, so there's something, and it's actually a penta assist. Everyone actually part of that fight.
Oh, wow.
And maybe FlyQuest can get something done. Svenskaren's ulted, but he can only jump Balls for a crit. That won't mean much. Rise still in the bot lane, though he's pushing for bot lane tier 2, so Bjergsen's getting a lot done as they are base racing like in the last game.
Yeah, really interesting by FlyQuest. Again, as TSM is cresting super large power spikes, go for a pick anyway. They get it, and now they're forcing TSM into a big play, going for an inhibitor turret. Even in a 4v5, TSM might be able to take him. FlyQuest want it, though.
It's a 3v5 because Svenskaren's not in the fight. He was clearing out the mid lane wave, so 3v5 is what they're going to take. They're going to get a lot of damage out of Hanser. Shockwave is available. Hanser's going to die for this one. Maybe a bit of a waste on the Shockwave, but he wanted to predict Flash with it. Though Flash was down, again, wasted ultimate, but that is inhibitor turret down and 2 kills picked up without anything happening.
Yeah, TSM unable to group during their match.
Edge of Night is on, here's the ulti in. Damage on a turtle to hit 1 shot, now looking at Hanser, then back to the mid side. He lands a couple of these hits. Bifrost a little low, Hanser the front side. Bjergsen catches in though, and it's gonna be elimination, stunned up and blown up. He's gone to the start.
Beautiful
and a bubble means a lot more is gonna happen. Redemption to buy some time, a double kill in, make that a third as Balls is gonna drop, and well, nothing's happening well for FlyQuest at all. It's only High left alive, and he's not going to stop this one. Into Baron TSM goes.
Yeah, that's about as good as the collapse could have gone for TSM as they get everyone access to the back line with the delayed ultimate coming in from Svenskaren. That's a 25-minute Baron for TSM.
No chance to steal it. There we go. TSM going to be up. It was 5,500. Make that 7K now. Minion waves don't even need manicure. They can just reset right away, buy their items, and really push into this game. A blue buff skill to cap it. And TSM could lane now ulting down to join Hanser in the bot lane, bringing a couple minutes with them, and it's going to be the 3v1 against Balls yet again.
Takes a while.
It'll take some time. The Shockwave buys a little bit as well, and maybe this actually works for him. Redemption buys a bit. Still no Hanser. Shot's going to come through. I'll take gets a kill. Balls still durable on the front side. Gets away from Bjergsen. Turns out they reacted in time, but Balls is hit up. He gets crit up, and he gets killed off. Nicely played. A 1-for-1. Both teams lose their top laners.
Yeah, a moderate misstep, though, from TSM for sure. Not sure what they expected to accomplish against the
root, though. Sven in the wings, and actually there's no Ashe close by. That is a nice Shockwave, though. Well timed by High. Moon. Oh, he's gone. He's just done. The arrow and the Svenskaren combo comes through, and that means it's the 3rd Cloud Drake easily.
So pretty.
Kills to use this time to go for the durable objective. Dun's gonna land on the 3 people. It's still a 5v4. Moon's alive in 4 seconds. And it's enough time for the inhibitor to be killed off. And they go in on a Balls. Look at the damage output there. Back on a Svenskaren. They can get it with 1 more shot. And they do. They pick off the jungler. The over-aggression once again actually turned around. The inhibitor itself actually lives. And TSM must retreat for a bit.
Another good hold by FlyQuest.
He's in towards the team. Can they find the intro? His ulti's on. He's waiting to find Bjergsen overextending. He's waiting for the push. Moon can tank this stun. That's okay. Ball's still tanky with the shields. damage and a Hunter. Shockwave catches two. Biofrost and Bjergsen. Biofrost gets away from this one. Elimination chunked out. A cleanse onto Turtle. He went to the front line, but it's traded back in. And it's a 3-for-1. It's all okay for TSM. They got the trade kills. And now somehow two have to defend four with an open Nexus turrets.
Turtle flanks around the side of that fight. Now TSM's just going for the juggler. They already have 3 down. They want the game.
And they save 10 seconds of move speed by going in. Nexus turret number 1 is gone, and this time around, the Nexus rush should go fast enough. Bjergsen has Zacro, and it doesn't matter. Solo mid's gonna close out this series. I have to believe it. 20 seconds of the respawns. And yesterday they took down Cloud9. Today they take down FlyQuest. TSM take down their toughest opponents in the North American LCS back-to-back. And they improved to 8-2. I would assume they're trying to get the damage down, and the Nexus falls. We are right after all. Well played, TSM. They beat the hardest possible competition at this point in time. And they are half a match back from Cloud9 for first.
Yeah, you could not schedule a harder week for TSM, but they show